I'd like to call to order the Springboro Board of Education meeting for August 26th. Roll call, please.
Bath.
Here.
Belage.
Here.
Goods.
Here.
Lightfoot. Here. Stuckey.
Here.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now I have to have reading glasses.
Okay, 1.2, can I get a motion for the adoption of the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Bath.
Yes.
Belage.
Yes.
Goods.
Yes.
Lightfoot. Yes. Stuckey.
Yes.
1.3, can I get a motion for the approval of the August 13th meeting minutes?
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Bath.
Yes.
Belage.
Yes.
Goods.
Yes.
Lightfoot. Yes. Stuckey.
Yes.
1.4, can I get a motion for the approval of August 13th special meeting minutes?
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Bath.
Yes.
Belage.
Yes.
Goods.
Yes.
Lightfoot. Yes. Stuckey.
Yes.
Next we have 2.1 Springboro Education Association report. Do we have one?
No, hi.
Okay, hello. 2.2, we have Springboro Classified Employee Association report. Nobody here. 2.3, we have prearranged public participation, which there is none. 2.4, we have public participation over an agenda item. And we will now move into work session. 3.1, we have our work session public participation, if anybody would like to join it. And 3.2, we have Mr. Tudor, if you'd like to go through 3.2 to 3.4.
Good evening, Madam Board President and members of the board. Here before you to share information about a proposed agreement for our premier health clinic at the Educare building. So as you guys know, we have been working to expand that, and we have our fifth and final partner who has agreed to come on, and that is the city of Franklin. They're going to join the city of Miamisburg, the city of Springboro, our SCAC, and the Springboro School District. This comes at a benefit for us because we believe we're going to be able to maintain the access to this while lowering the liability. So over a 3-year period, we go from a 74% liability to 71%, and the third year drops it all the way down to 64%. So we've been very satisfied so far, and we're excited that we'll be reporting back with some firm numbers after our September numbers meeting.
When you refer to liability, do you mean financial liability of the amount that we're covering?
Correct. Yeah. If no one ever attends this at all, then we would be on the hook for 64% of that. But so far, in the numbers I've pulled before, we're looking really good. And we'll have a more firm report likely at the beginning of October is when I probably release that to you.
And it's final because we feel like this is at the max of what we can handle.
With our current provider. If more people want to come in, Premier would have to decide if they want to put another provider up there. Obviously, as the people who hold the lion's share of the employees, we have a lot of say in how this works. There's also a perception in this group that we own the building, so it gives us a little bit more leverage. I've not clarified that with them yet. But I didn't know how to ask, but clear.
Okay.
So.
Other questions?
Okay, 3.3. All right, I'm here to share information about a proposal with the National Math and Science Institute. So our share of this is actually pretty small. We are only on the hook for about $10,000 for a $107,000 training. But we started working with the National Math and Science Institute at the end of last year. We're excited that this really came together. And when we looked at the data of our district, we wanted to be very intentional with where this training goes, because this is really accelerant training. It's ways to really enhance what we're already doing here. And we know we've got a strong science team here at the high school and the junior high, so that's really where we targeted this training. So it comes with some STEM leadership training workshop that Ms. Holtree, Ms. Cristofano, Mr. Martin, Mr. Lotsbay, and the 2 department chairs, one at the high school and one at the junior high, will go through. And then our 7-12 science teachers will go through vertical articulation team training, where they're going to look for strengths in our curriculum map as well as some gaps, and really work to embed STEM skills within what we're already doing. And then I think there's going to be a lot of power behind this, because there's going to be some one-on-one coaching around this, that our teachers will be able to go through as well. So giant bang for our buck for this one, and this national organization produces fantastic outcomes when this training comes to districts.
So this is grades 3 through 12?
7 through 12.
7, so the 3 we're not doing, okay. And will you come back to us afterwards and just, I think this is a really, really cool thing, so I would love to hear feedback
Absolutely.
on, you know, how it was beneficial data-wise, and also for the staff of, that this was the support and not like another thing you have to check a box, that it was really amazing.
There's a formal contract. Again, our share is only $10,000. I wanted to bring it to you guys, but we're going back and forth. It's not going to be a sticking point, but they had some Sentinel 29 stuff in there that when we worked with the board of council, we just can't do. I couldn't get it back in time, but wanted to share this information. But part of this, there is an assessment that they give. So we'll get results to that through an assessment that they had kind of tested, tried to do. But we'll
It's
absolutely do that.
amazing, it's amazing. Great job finding that. Thank you, Mrs. Holtree.
All right, and 3.4. So I bring here before you tonight some information to share about a resolution for request for qualifications for a portion of our proposed building project. What this resolution will allow me to do is to promote the building project for the junior high science wing addition, the multi-sports athletic complex, and the additional items that are part of the bond package. Firms would have they would have 30 days to submit qualifications. I would then rank those firms using the criterion ranking that's published with the RFQ, of course with input from the administrative team. The ranking recommendation it's then going to be formally made as an approval for this Board of Education. And as part of that approval, the second approval, which would come after our 30 days, I would seek authorization from our board to start to negotiate a contract with that top-ranked firm. At the first November board meeting, assuming the successful negotiation of the contract, we would present that to the board for approval if the bond funds are secured. I've been working on the back end with our architects, with our legal, and with other consultants around the district to make sure that we are in line.
Great. Any questions? 3.4? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, 3.5, we have a resolution adopting the factual information concerning the Springboro Schools Bond 2025 that will be used for 4 main projects: new pre-K to elementary school, additional science classrooms and cafeteria upgrades at the junior high, new multi-use athletics complex at the high school, and district-wide upgrades including safety, security, and technology improvements. Also directing the Board of Education also directing the district administration to publish factual information concerning the same. Any comments on this?
Go.
Okay. I appreciate the factual information that has come out, that I think the community deserves to have information so they're able to make an educated decision.
No, I was just gonna say, I think it's important to keep factual information, what we can share actually, so, that's all.
Yeah, I would agree. What's been said, I think it's an important choice in front of our voters, and I'm supportive of the district helping disseminate information, factual information to our constituents about what will be before them. So I'm supportive of us helping to play a part in the education of our voters around this issue.
Okay, next we have 3.6 committee reports. Do we have any? Okay, wonderful. 3.7, discussion of other business as required. Have anything?
2 weeks in, and we're going strong. Everything is, it's very positive, and excited for a good school year.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, next we have the treasury report. Mrs. Stacy, if you want to do 4.1 through 4.3.
Okay, we'll do 4.1 first, we'll vote on that separately.
Thank you, thank you.
So item 4.1 is approval of the July 2025 financial statements. It's been a very busy start to our fiscal year. In July, we brought in just under $15 million to our general fund, $16 million for all funds. Of that, 13.5 million was tax advances. Those are going to be coming in strong for the next couple months. 1.3 million was our state funding and 121,000 in miscellaneous revenue. Notably, we received 83,000 for our E-rate reimbursement from last year, so that came out in July. Facilities usage, 20,000 for investment activities, and then some tuition payments. Expenses came in at just under 6.1 million for the general fund, 6.7 million for all funds. Salaries and benefits are coming in as expected for July. We're still paying out fiscal 25 contracts. As of September 5th, all staff will be on the new fiscal 26 contracts. Purchase services always come in high in July because we're paying our property, fleet, and casualty insurance. It was $447,000 this year. So that shows higher purchase services for July. And then always supplies and materials for July and August always come in higher as well because we're front-ending all of the supplies that are needed for the school year. We did end July with 23.7 million, which is 118 days of operating cash on hand. That always looks high because our expenses haven't caught up, but our revenue for tax advances are coming in strong. So everything looks good through July, and we'll have August coming up here within the next, the end of September, or second September meeting is when we'll have the August session.
Okay.
So those need to be voted on separately.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the July 2025 financials?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Whitehall?
Yes.
Stuckey?
Abstain.
Okay, and then item 4.2 is approval of a donation of a 3D printer estimated at approximately $320 from the Langendorfer family. It'll be used by the high school science department. Item 4.3 is approval of a sponsorship of $700 from Carrie Robbins for the Back to School Bash. And then item 4.4 is approval of a donation of $500 from Brixie Meyer Community Outreach Foundation to the Destination Imagination Club. And then item 4.5 is the approval.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve 4.2 through 4.4?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Whitehall?
Yes.
Stuckey?
Yes.
Right, next we have Mr. Tudor. You want to go through 5.1 and then 5.2?
Good evening, Madam Board President and members of the board. I come before you to seek approval for our personnel report. A couple highlights on there. You're just going to see 2 transportation employees that we are hiring. One is a bus driver. The second is actually a bus aide who we believe is going to train to be a bus driver. So we are happy to have those before you. As you know, those are very, very difficult positions for us to hire. So we are excited to have at least 1, likely 2 more people in the hopper. The people, other than the aid we've gotten, have come to us trained. Little work needs to go into actually getting them on the road. So we're not out of the water by any means, but excited to have a little bit more cushion behind that. Additionally, a couple other pieces I want to highlight on here is we're going to be sad to see Sue DeLong, a 5th grade teacher at Dennis, go. She's been with the district for 32 years, and she's just done a fantastic job down there. Additionally, you'll see Todd Johnson on there. Mr. Johnson is just shy of 20 years with the district. Especially recently, I will tell you, he has taken on more and more. And Todd is someone who is very organized and very responsive and very knowledgeable, so he's certainly going to be a loss to the district. And on behalf of everyone, I will tell you that Todd just does a fantastic job, and he is going to be much missed at his departure, but we certainly want to wish him well in his retirement. And then we have 5.2, which I seek before you approval for the amended contract for the Springboro Health Clinic at EduCare as I described in the work session.
Thank you. We've got 5.3. Can I get a motion to approve 5.1 and 5.2?
So moved.
Second.
I do have a question around bus drivers. Like, did we put out a call in a different way, or how did we get trained? That's amazing. Like trained drivers.
The bus driver community is a tight-knit group, and I feel like when things are going well in certain districts, they know, and when things aren't, then they also know as well. And sometimes that helps attract people to and from other districts.
Got it. Well, that's amazing, because definitely a need, for sure. Any other questions? 5.1 or 5.2?
Are we seeing pretty good personnel-wise as far as like we have everybody we need?
And all of the positions are filled. It's different education, as you know. Like we've had get good applicants when openings come, we're able to. And I mean,
Sad to
that
see a
is-
bus driver out there. Any questions? Okay, roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Lightfoot?
Yes.
Stuckey?
Yes.
Thank you. Next, we have Mrs. Gerstner with her special education report.
Hey, Madam President, members of the board. Two contracts on the agenda tonight. One is tuition for student placement. The other is FLP coverage for an upcoming term.
Right, can I get a motion to approve the student service and private placement contract?
So moved.
Questions? Okay, roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Lightfoot? Yes. Stuckey?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, 7.1, can I get a motion for the approval of resolution authorizing the solicitation of statements of qualification? Oh, should we meet?
Yes.
Okay. For qualifications of construction management at-risk service related to the board's district-wide improvement projects.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? Roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Lightfoot? Yes. Stuckey?
Yes.
Okay, 7.2, can I get a motion for the resolution adopting the factual information concerning the Springboro Schools Bond 2025 that will be used for 4 main projects? New pre-K elementary school, additional science classrooms and cafeteria upgrades at the junior high, new multi-use athletics complex at the high school, and district-wide upgrades, including safety, security, and technology improvements, and directing the district administration to publish factual information concerning the same.
So moved.
Second.
Sarah was second.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Lightfoot?
Yes.
Stuckey?
Yes.
All right, 7.3, we have board member comments and considerations. Sarah?
Just thank you to community members for giving back to our district for our kids' benefit. It's always greatly appreciated. Excited to attend the back to school bash this Friday. So that'll be a lot of fun too. And then I went to Art Fest, loved. I always walk away, I gotta support our kids, right? So take my money. So I bought several pieces from the students in addition to some of the different artists too.
Yeah, just glad to hear that the start of the school year is going well. Maybe on a more solid note, just extend condolences and prayers to the situation in Minneapolis. I know that's just a terrible tragedy, and I think those of us that are involved in education, that's sort of the worst fears, and so just prayers for all those involved and what they're experiencing right now.
Yeah, I'm glad our school year is starting off well. Appreciate that, everything is up and running and really proceeding really well. And, I'm also glad that, we're able to put out the facts on the bond. I think, again, it's important for voters to make informed choices. And, we obviously have a lot of that information, so pushing it out there is the right thing to do.
Pretty much the same thing. First home game football is this Friday, and junior high starts tonight over there on the field, which is where I think Dan and I are going to
That's right, for a change.
go. Other than that, thanks.
I also wanted to comment, I think it's cool when we try new things like the back to school bash, so that's gonna be exciting to it's gonna bring in families that might not make it a priority to come to football games, so kudos to the people that have orchestrated all of that, because I'm sure it's a lot of work. It was neat when I was reviewing for the board meeting to see Mrs. Dewan. I ran into a couple of retired teachers recently, and they're just like, yes, we miss it, and we're ready for this. So it's just neat to see. I mean, she has just given so much to hundreds and hundreds of kids in our district. So congratulations to her, and also Todd Johnson to the amount that he does to help our district. It's the reason that we're able to do all this stuff in the buildings is because of our operations people. So congratulations to him, but it will be a big loss once he fully retires. The last thing I think, in just thinking about the news, that came out today with that school, and it reminded me for those teachers that are in the classrooms every single day, and just how much we have to be appreciative of, because they're there to do what's best for kids and to be all in, but yet there's always these things that, you think it's never gonna happen to us, and then you hear about another district that is similar, and it's just, it makes me even more focused on like some of the things with the bond safety. It's always looking at additional things we can do for safety for our teachers and our kiddos at school. So, but congratulations to everybody for starting the year off strong. I mean, everything just has, sometimes social media can bubble, and it's just been calm. That means that there's been a lot that is just really happening well. So kudos to that. Kudos to you for that. Do you guys have anything to add?
Just come to the back to school bash. It should be fun, and
Yeah.
There's been a lot of hours put into it, and we appreciate everybody that's donating and helping us to make this a good first, hopefully, annual celebration.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, with that, let's move to 8.1. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Goods?
Yes.
Playhouse?
Yes, Stuckey?
Yes.
Meeting adjourned.